Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Tyler here, and in today's video, we're going to be doing a little Dallas Mavericks rebuild because I got to looking at this team, and the roster, other than Luka, Doncic, and Porzingis, it's less than stellar, and I don't think they're going to win much, but we're going to put that to the test, and if they are losing like I think they will, then it'll be time for me to step in and build a winner around Luka and the Porzingis gods. So if you guys enjoy this rebuild, make sure you go ahead and slap a like on it. Really helps the channel grow a lot. Subscribe if you're new here to the channel, you won't regret it. Let's get into it. Rebuild time, here we go. So, our starting lineup: Jalen Brunson, Tim Hardaway Jr., Luka Doncic, Dorian Finney-Smith, Porzingis. Off the bench, we got DeLon Wright, Dwight Powell, JJ Barea, Seth Curry, and Maxi Kleber with Boban, Justin Jackson, Courtney Lee, Ryan Broekhoff, Isaiah Roby. Yeah, this team ain't it. Just not much there. Honestly, I mean, I do think Tim Hardaway is probably better than a 77 overall. I will say that. I think Seth Curry is better than a 74, but regardless of how I feel, that's not, their ratings aren't better. Their ratings are those ratings. So, you know, with what I have, I got to make some changes. But we're going to go to the trade deadline first. Just with how this team is constructed, see what their record is. Hey, maybe if they're on track to make playoffs, I won't touch anything. But let's go to, is that trade deadline? Yeah, so we'll go February 5th and see what this team can do on their own. And then I'll make my changes from there. All right, you know what? We barely made it to December, and I am... we're 4-16. It's time to make some changes. Okay, so this team sucks without Luka, or with Luka and Porzingis. They're good, but everybody else, they suck. They're garbage. Now, look at the salary cap. Salary cap table. Porzingis obviously is our big dude, and then Luka Doncic is another guy that's going to be a big part of the team. But you got Tim Hardaway making a ridiculous amount of money, Courtney Lee making a ridiculous amount of money, Dwight Powell making a ridiculous amount of money, DeLon Wright making a lot of money, Maxi Kleber. You know, if I'm going to be spending $10 on a role, or $10 million on a role player, you know, but like Powell and Wright here, it's got to be a $10 million and a $9 million that I'm willing to spend, not you know, something that I got to sign those guys. These guys, they've been given to me, and I don't think they're worth that. So, you know, kind of like if you hire a coach before you hire the GM. Well, right now I'm the GM of the Mavericks, and these guys got signed to contracts I think are ridiculous, so we're getting rid of them. Here we go. Dwight Powell, DeLon Wright, Jalen Brunson. What can I get for these three? Just off the bat. Hassan Whiteside and Zach Collins. Now, I will say this. I do want to grab a center from another team because I think Porzingis is going to be playing power forward, not center. So right away, I might just do this deal. Let's look at Hassan Whiteside's contract. And he's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. So in order to just get rid of all this salary, I'm going to make this deal right now. This is actually perfect. We're going to get Hassan Whiteside and Dwight Powell. Add exception, continue. Okay, so we just got Hassan Whiteside on this team. Now we got JJ Barea, Tim Hardaway, Luka, Porzingis, and Hassan Whiteside. I think we are better off if Porzingis is playing power forward, not center. Hassan Whiteside will be a good center just for this season. Tim Hardaway, although I do like him, he's getting paid way too much. So it's time to get rid of Hardaway. And then what else do we have here? Tim Hardaway, Maxi Kleber. Courtney Lee still making $12 million. Oh, let's just go Hardaway and Maxi Kleber. See what we can get for these two. We need to pick up a point guard. We could get Chris Middleton? Really? Okay, that seems unrealistic. I'm not even going to go for that, just based off the fact that didn't seem right. Point guard, though. If we can pick up a point guard, that would be phenomenal. Steven Adams, okay. You know, I'm totally fine with, like, trading for Steven Adams right now than just trading Hassan Whiteside. Like, it's, you know, I'm rebuilding a team right now, so whatever I got to do, I got to do. I didn't, you know, maybe I should have tried to trade for Steven Adams first, you know, but that's my bad. You know who would be amazing to add to this team? Bogdanovich. How can we get Bogdan? Dorian Finney-Smith, Maxi Kleber, and a second-round pick for Bogdan and Yogi Ferrell. Seth Curry and Maxi Kleber for Bogdan and Yogi Ferrell. I'll do that. Seth Curry, Maxi Kleber to the Kings for Bogdan and Yogi Ferrell. Hey, I like Bogdanovich, and I think that's a great trade for us. Roster. Bogdan, can we move him to shooting guard? Does he get better or does he get worse? He gets worse. Okay, what about Luka? Does he get better at point guard or worse, or what's his deal? Okay, so he's best at small forward as well. And then Tim Hardaway, he's a little bit better at small forward, but we're gonna get rid of him. Hassan Whiteside actually goes to 85 as a power forward. That's kind of crazy. I guess I'll play him at power forward and Porzingis at center, just based off because his overall is higher, even though he can't really shoot. I'd rather my power forward be my shooter instead of my center, but oh well. We're going to keep Bogdanovich at shooting guard here, and we're going to go ahead and trade Tim Hardaway now. Tim Hardaway Jr., Dorian Finney-Smith. Like I said, we still need a point guard. Thad Young, Felicio. We don't really have many point guards available here. We might have to actually like go specifically look for one. Yeah, let me go look for a point guard. I'll get back to you guys. I don't know how good of a fit this would be, but we have a Chris Paul trade available. I can do it just for giving up Hardaway Lee and a first round pick. We could get Chris Paul and Mike Muscala, which that's going to be kind of a lot of money for us to take on, but we could trade him if it doesn't work out. And he's probably the best free agent point guard we can get for cheap. Like, I mean, he's worth a lot, like salary wise, but I mean, we're not giving up that much to get him. That's the thing. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do this Tim Hardaway, Courtney Lee trade for Chris Paul, Mike Muscala. I don't know if Chris Paul's the right move to make here, but we're trying to win with this team, so we're gonna go for it here. I could trade him and probably get, I could get, basically, it's almost unfair because I traded for somebody who was a 81 overall. I made him at 85. Now I'm gonna be able to get a lot of assets back for him because he's gonna be more valuable, which is kind of like gaming the system. But I didn't mean to do it, just how it happened. So I'm gonna see what trades are available for Hassan Whiteside now. Al Horford would be nice on this team. Play with Porzingis, move him to power forward. Oh, that'd be nice. We could get Chris Middleton, Zach LaVine. Honestly, bench depth is what I'm looking for more than anything here because we have a good starting group, I think. Jabari and Evan Turner, Winslow and Olynyk would be nice. Sending him back to the Heat for those two off the bench. That would be beautiful. Rudy Gobert, bro, we get De'Aaron Fox. What a joke. There's yeah, right. Julius Randle and Bobby Portis. That would be nice. Danny Green and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Terrence Ross and Evan Fournier. So we have our pick of we have really good players we can get. So I'm going with Julius Randle and Bobby Portis, I think. I think that's the best deal available for us fit-wise. So we just got Julius Randle and the Mavericks, which I believe the Mavericks were going for him last offseason too. So that works. And we're going to go probably... Let's go to our roster. Bobby Portis will actually get better at power forward as well, which we've got tons of power forwards on the team, but it doesn't really matter. Big man's a big man. They'll play, the same regardless. Chris Paul, Bogdanovich, Luka Doncic. Look at this. Oh, old Euro team out here. Porzingis, Randall, Portis, Collins. Bruh, 4 power forwards in a row right here. JJ Barea, Boban. Okay, so now we need to make a move for our shooting guards. More wings, small forwards, stuff like that. Decent wings back. Jabari Parker. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'll take a risk on Jabari Parker. Let's go. We're just throwing everything out. Throwing everything against the wall, seeing what sticks here. So we're gonna move Jabari Parker to small forward though, because I think that's where he plays the best. Jabari at. Don't change his age. 79. Okay. Chris Paul, Bogdanovich, Luka, Porzingis, Randall. That's kind of weird. Porzingis is 7'3" at power forward. Randall, yeah, we're just flip them. So we got Chris Paul, Bogdanovich, Luka, Julius Randle, Porzingis, Bobby Portis, Jabari Parker, Zach Collins, JJ Barea, Yogi Ferrell. Since we have a lot of power forwards, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can trade Zach Collins and Damian Jones and Mike Muscala. What can I get for these three? Go with Tucker and Austin Rivers. I like that trade. Okay, so this team is balling out here. We got Chris Paul, Bogdanovich, Luka Doncic, Julius Randle, Porzingis, Bobby Portis, Jabari Parker. PJ Tucker's cold. We got Austin Rivers. We got JJ Barea still. Let's go ahead and move. Where's our boy PJ Tucker at? Let's move him to small forward. That's more his position anyway. He goes to an 82 overall. Let's go ahead and move Austin Rivers. I think he gets better at shooting guard. Let's move him to shooting guard. Yes. I don't know. Seems like a lot of minutes for Rivers. I'm going to leave Bogdanovic as a starter. I'm going to take away some of Rivers' minutes and give him to Bogdanovic. Basically split the minutes in half and see how they play that way. But yeah, guys, I completely rebuilt this team, completely turned this team around. Pretty much the only part we kept that's relevant is JJ Bray, and he's not even getting minutes right now. So here we go. Now I'm going to add in get shooters open, shoot at will, crush offensive glass, limit perimeter shots, play physical defense, and crash defensive glass. This team was 4-16. They were horrible. They weren't going to make the playoffs, but now it's time to see what they can do after my changes. Let's go ahead and simulate and see how we play. Alright guys, season's over. Giannis wins the MVP. John Morant Rookie of the Year. D'Angelo Russell 6th Man of the Year. Kawhi Leonard with the DPOY. Terry Rozier Most Improved. Doc Rivers Coach of the Year. We have nobody All-NBA first team. Nobody All-NBA second team. Nobody All-NBA third. Oh no, take that back. Chris Paul and Kristaps Porzingis All-NBA third team. And then, yeah, nobody All-Defensive first. Nobody All-Defensive second. Nobody anywhere else it looks like. But we have a team, guys. If you remember, we went 4-16 in the first 20 games. We only lost 15 games from there on. Is my math correct? 16 plus 16 is 32. So no, we lost 17 games the rest of the season, and we won the rest of them. 49-33. Really good. Really good turnaround for us. We were the 5th seed in the West. Let's go ahead and check out the stats here. Player stats. Kristaps Porzingis, 24.4 points per game, 7.4 rebounds, 2.5 blocks a game. Chris Paul, 18.5 points, 9.8 rebounds. 9.8 assists. Julius Randle, 16 points, 7.7 rebounds, 3.5 assists. Luka Doncic, 15.7 points, 7.4 rebounds, 7.6 assists. Bobby Portis, 13.8 points, 7.7 rebounds. Jabari Parker, 11 points and 4.7 rebounds. Porzingis put up 25 points, only 8 rebounds, an assist a game, and 2.5 blocks a game. Imagine if Randall and Bobby Portis were on this team. He would have had even more numbers he could have put up, which would have been even crazier. But he didn't. No big deal, though. We're balling out here, and we have, I think, a chance to go pretty far in the playoffs. We are the 5th seed playing the Spurs in round 1. Spurs and the Mavericks have had some classic round 1 matchups over the years, so this will be exciting. Similar playoffs, here we go. Mavericks win the first. Spurs win the second. Mavericks win the third. Mavericks win the fourth. Spurs win the fifth. And we beat them in 6. So we are playing the Clippers in the second round, which is kind of defeating, to be honest. I don't really... I could have the most stacked team in the West besides the Clippers, and I still not feel good about playing the Clippers. That's how good the Clippers are. So here we go. Simulate playoffs to see what happens. And Clippers win the first. Mavericks win the second. Clippers win the third. Mavericks win the fourth. Clippers win the fifth. Mavericks win the sixth. And we beat the Clippers in 7. Let's go. We're playing the Rockets in the Western Conference Finals. The Rockets beat the Lakers in the semifinal. Wow, we just beat the Clippers. We are going to the Western Conference Finals. That's crazy. Here we go. Let's simulate this round now. We win the first. Rockets win the second. We win the third. We win the fourth. Rockets win the fifth. Rockets win the sixth. Uh-oh. Moment of truth. Let's go to Simcast for this one. This one kind of scares me, to be honest. Western Conference Finals against the Rockets. Uh-oh, we're getting blown out at the beginning here. This ain't good. Uh-oh. Come on. We gotta make the comeback. Gotta make the comeback. Gotta make the comeback. Come on. We're close to comeback time. Can we make the comeback? We make the comeback. Ooh. I'm going to jump in this one. 2 minutes left. We're down by 7. Probably won't make the comeback, but if I can, it would be impressive. And they also have the ball, it looks like. So it'll be pretty impossible, but it'll be fun. Let's try. Where'd my starters at? Bro, don't tell me that Luka and Porzingis are both fouled out. Are you kidding me? Get the ball, Julius Randle, I guess. Then Julius Randle's going to be a workhorse. Julius Randle. I got fouled. Okay, let's check this out real quick. Hold up. Can't tell me. Luka's got 6 fouls. Did I skip Porzingis? Porzingis has 6 fouls. Austin Rivers has 5 fouls. Bobby Portis has 5 fouls. You gotta be kidding me. Everyone's about to foul out right now. For Austin Rivers, he's not like he's somebody that really comes off screens. Ooh, PJ Tucker, he might be able to make a 3. PJ Tucker, green release! PJ Tucker from downtown, okay. Down by 5 with a minute left. We can definitely make this happen. We got to get in front of Westbrook, though. Maybe we just leave Westbrook wide open and let him shoot the 3. Hopefully he misses it. Oh, he just green released a mid-range. That's a shot you don't want him to shoot. Let's go Chris Paul. Damian Jones. Chris get a screen. Can we get PJ Tucker open? Maybe we can get the ball, Julius Randle, draw a foul or something. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Let's win the championship. We got some work to do with this team, but think about it. We started the season 4-16, and we still made the playoffs. We still played well. So I think this year we'll definitely, make some big moves. So team player options, we got Luka Doncic and Bobby Portis accepting. Jabari Parker, Austin Rivers, Mike Muscala decline, so they're not going to be on the team next year unless we re-sign them. And then qualifying offers, I'll keep Bogdan and Damian Jones. Brokoff, not going to keep Brokoff. Moratorium, we should have like no cap space. We got a ton of cap hold though. Between Jabari Parker, Bogdanovic, we're gonna have to re-sign some guys though. Like Bogdanovic, we're gonna sign him to an extension. 4 years, $50 million, I guess, for Bogdanovic, and then Kenneth Faried wasn't our team. I guess we could bring him back for like nothing, just because, we can. He's all right. He's decent. He does the job. We'll give him 2 years, 7.6. And then JJ Barea, we could bring him back, I guess. I mean, no reason not to, really. We got Bogdan, Kenneth Faried, and JJ Barea. We could bring Jabari Parker back, but I'm not in really a rush. Same with Austin Rivers. Is Austin Rivers available, or is he gone already? Rivers is available. I mean, we could probably sign him. Oh, no, we definitely can't. We definitely can't afford him. So looking at the team here, we got Chris Paul and JJ Barea. We got no shooting guards, but we got Bogdanovic, who's going to play shooting guard. We got Porzingis, Randle, Portis, and we got Kenneth Faried. Basically, one of these guys also plays center, so it's really... Basically, we got our power forwards and centers right there. We got a bunch of small forwards, but then we got no shooting guards. But then we got Chris Paul and JJ Barea, and we got Bogdanovic actually playing shooting guard, even though it doesn't say he is. So we probably do need to find another shooting guard of some sort. Maybe we see if we can make a trade. Can we go like our 2 guys we drafted and Mo Harkless? And see what we can get for these 3. Colin Sexton, that would be bad. Romeo Langford and Carson Edwards. Landry Shamet. Cam Reddish. I'm trying to find a decent shooting guard here. Shai Gilgeous wouldn't be bad, but that's kind of ridiculous that they would give him up. I like Shamet and Mann, to be honest, but I think Langford has got more potential, and Carson Edwards is pretty decent, so we're going to go with these 2. Let's go ahead and make that trade. And coach game plan. Okay, we can't access that yet. Duh. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and simulate the training camps here and see what we can do to make this team better through training camps, because, I mean, really, for agency-wise, we can't really afford anybody else anyways, and I think we'll be fine with what we have. All right, we're at training camps right now. I'm going to go ahead and give an untapped potential to... It might seem ridiculous, but... Romeo Langford. I'm going to give one to him. And we're going to go ahead and give another untapped potential to... Let's go Bogdanovic. Let's make Bogdanovic better. So we're going to advance next season. And this year, guys, we're going to be really good. We are losing some depth with the loss of Austin Rivers and Jabari Parker. But I don't really think it's going to be that big of a deal. I think we have plenty of players that will be fine. Coach game plan. So we got Romeo Langford, who's only a 76 overall. We're definitely not going to be starting him. We're going to flip him and Bogdanovich. So we're going to be going, and let's actually take some minutes away from Langford. Add them to Bogdanovich. That's a little too much. So we're going to go Chris Paul, Bogdanovich, Luka Doncic, Kristaps Porzingis, Julius Randle, Bobby Portis, PJ Tucker, Romeo Langford, Carson Edwards, and we got Kent Freed on the bench, and JJ Barea, Brandon Knight, Rand Brocroft, Ike Udo, but we're not going to use them. And then, yeah, guys, I think this team is going to be poised for like 50 wins at least. Chris Paul is getting up there in age, but I still think we have enough talent to where Chris Paul doesn't have to have a big workload and we can get this job done here. So let's go ahead and simulate and see what happens. Alright guys, season's over. Steph wins MVP, James Wiseman Rookie of the Year, Dennis Schroeder 6th Man of the Year, Kawhi DPOY, Markelle Fultz in the sick Magic jersey. Ooh, I like that. He gets most improved. Rick Carlisle Coach of the Year. That's our guy right there. And we got nobody All-NBA first team, Chris Paul All-NBA second team, nobody All-NBA third team, nobody All-Rookie first or second, nobody All... wait, did we pass All Defensive first already? Oh man, this one went out of order. Man, I hate when 2K does that. Okay. Luka Doncic All-NBA third team. Sorry, guys. Chris Paul All Defensive first. Nobody All Defensive second. Okay. And then Anthony Edwards. Oh no, sorry, my bad. I got Carson Edwards. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, so that's it. That's it for those. I butchered that. Not my fault, though. We are the second seed in the West. You gotta remember, the Porzingis averaged 24 points per game last year. Time me see what he averaged this year. 25.7, so he went up. 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks. Luka Doncic stepped up this year. 18 points, 7.4 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 1.4 steals. Julius Randle, 15.4 points, 7.4 rebounds, 3.1 assists. Chris Paul, 14 points, almost 10 assists, 2 steals. Bobby Portis, 14 points, 8.8 rebounds. Bogdanovich, 10.9 points, 3.8 assists, 3 rebounds. Romeo Langford, 9 points. Carson Edwards, 6 points. PJ Tucker, 2.7, and that is that. We were 55 and 27 this year, guys, so we definitely, you know, this is our year. Here we go. Second seed in the West. Let's simulate the playoffs, see what happens. Playing Nuggets in the first round, it kind of scares me. Nuggets won the first one. Nuggets won the second one. Nuggets won the third one. Uh-oh. Mavericks win. We're 3-2. Can we come back from 3-0? And we can't. Wow. So we just lost in the first round to the Nuggets. A team that got swept by, I believe, the Rockets last year. And then we get beat by the Nuggets this year 4-2, almost 4-0. That was ugly. The Rockets go to the finals again against the Bucks, and this time the Bucks sweep them, it looks like, and the Bucks win the championship. Wow. Okay, well, that's 2 seasons, and I did everything I could to build a winner on the Mavericks, and it didn't happen. If you guys want to see me go one more season, slap a like on the video, comment down below, tell me you want me to go one more season, and I will. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this rebuild. We could not get it done this time, but like I said, I'll go one more season if you guys want to see it. So let me know. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. I love you.